When I say easy, like easy video online, I don't mean lazy. I mean easy. And I got to be honest with you, easy at first is hard. Easy on YouTube means sustainable. Lazy on YouTube means, well, you just never showed up. You just didn't do anything. It's easy to be lazy because lazy means you do nothing at all. But easy, it takes a lot of work to be easy. Have you ever seen sports people like I think of tennis players? They just have their racket and they bounce the ball and they make it look so easy. Soccer players, ball rolls up to them and they bounce it around and they do this and they do that and they make it looks easy. But guess what? Easy for them is hard for us because we haven't spent the years trying to manipulate a ball with our feet or a ball with a racket or a ball off a rim or whatever it is. We make it look, or they make it look so easy. But if you want to look at easy from the standpoint of doing YouTube videos, easy is a result of doing it over and over and over again. I did a video last week or earlier this week, 3-4 days ago, let's say. And in my mind at the very first, I said, this is going to be easy. I can pop on, I can do this easy, in and out, edited, hour and a half, done, posted. That was in my mind. Now, I did the whole thing and I did it and it seemed easy, except for the fact that I forgot to press one specific button to have one specific setting that ruined the entire video. So you know what I had to do? I had to do it again. And the second one I thought went a little bit better. But my dog wants to play ball. Scoot. Nope, not now, later. Easy is the opposite of overcomplicated. Lazy is the opposite of showing up. And sometimes showing up is hard, but getting things to happen easy is something that happens over time. You look on YouTube and you see these different presenters all talking about these different things, and they make it look easy. But it's easy for them because they've got 5,000 videos or they've got so many tens of thousands of watch hours because they've worked at their craft hard enough and long enough to make it look easy. And it's not that easy at first. It gets easy over time. And that's what I want you to think about. So I'm going to tell you how to do things and think about it as becoming easy over time. First, easy means efficient over time. You're never efficient the very first time you do something. You get efficient by doing it over and over and over again over time. That's efficiency. But that's what the E stands for, is being efficient, not effortless. The more efficient you are, the more you work at it, then it looks effortless. And that's what we're shooting for, is to look effortless. But to do it easy means you have to work at it. And you have to work at it over a period of time. You have to practice over and over and over again. That's efficient. But you don't get efficient just right off the bat. If you want to be lazy about it, don't even try. So when we're talking about easy, there's efficiency, but then it has to align with your life. That's the A, aligning with your life. Don't compare yourself to somebody in their 20s who it just seems to come natural to them. And maybe for some of them it might, but you don't know that. You don't know how hard some of these people have worked, but they've worked long and hard. But don't compare yourself to those things. You have to work in a way that aligns with your life. Like for me, I've only got so many hours in a week. And you're thinking, Bill, you're 67, aren't you retired? I am kind of retired, but I'm also kind of taking care of our brand new grandchild. And that's really cool to be able to take care of a brand new grandchild. Every time I hold my grandchild and know that I'm going to be taking care of her for a few hours, I'm thinking I could be doing so much more with video and with editing and stuff that I could be learning and doing things. The other side of it is I'm thinking this is the most important thing I'm going to do all day. That's how I see it. So I know that I only have so many hours in a week dedicated to doing stuff like this. And it has to align with my life. It has to align with how I live and how I work and how I spend my time and all those other things. It has to align with your life. And part of it being easy, part of doing easy video online, is it has to align with how you live now. You have to work it into how you do things now so it doesn't frustrate you. And that's the important thing. And part of the alignment has to do with being consistent and working that consistency into a weekly schedule. So remember, and I'm sure you've heard it before, don't compare your day 1 with somebody else's day 1,000. Don't compare your 5th video with somebody else's 500th video. It takes time. But over time, the more you do it, the easier it gets. But you have to do it over time for it to become easier. Let it align with your life. Easy also has to do with the idea of sustainable systems. That's the S. Sustainable systems. as you start editing, you're going to start maybe making a list of things. Oh, I got to do this next time, and I got to do this next time, and oh, I forgot to do this next time, but I need to do it next time because it's going to be easier. You know, when you start learning a computer program for the first time, I remember the first time I realized what Command C means. It means copy. I don't have to go to that little menu at the top and find which menu it is, and drop down menu and find copy, and click it, and then do the same thing for paste, which is Command P or Control P, depending upon what you're using. It's a shortcut. And you get to learn those shortcuts. I know I use Filmora for editing, and I started to get real frustrated right off the front end of starting and using it for the very first time because of how you cut a scene. And it's Control B. As soon as I learned Control B, boom, easy as can be. I learned those things, and I learned how different shortcuts. Every program has shortcuts. There's some programs that are that go across, or there are some shortcuts that go across a lot of programs, like cut, paste, save, stuff like that. But then there's some that's specific to the program that you're using. Like Control B is cutting a scene in half on Filmora. And as soon as I learned that, my editing almost cut in half, so to speak, cut in half. You get that, Control B cut. Anyway, it's almost cut in half because I learned that, oh, that's part of the new system that I'm learning. When you're starting to create video and edit video, you will start to have systems that you will follow. And those systems make it easier. But if you don't have any systems at the first, guess what? You got to learn them. And by learning them, you're making it easier to do the next time. So my idea, at least with this video, is to make it and edit it in an hour and a half. And we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know later. We'll just see how that goes. I'll put it in the comments. I'll say, well, it took me so much from A to B, and see if I did it in 90 minutes. And right now I'm doing a lot of rambling, and I'm going to have to cut a little bit of that out. But the why is your pace and your progress. Set a goal of saying, I'm going to create 3 videos a week, or 2 videos a week, or 1 video a week. And remember, it's got to align with your life. But you also have to create your pace, because consistency is what's going to pay off on YouTube. Posting consistently is going to pay off. So you have to be, well, consistent. What's it going to be? You've got to find your pace that aligns with your life. There you go. And then do it. And the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. The more you say, hey, this week I'm going to make a video on Monday, I'm going to make a video on Wednesday, I'm going to make a video on Thursday, take 3 days off over the weekend, whatever the case may be for you, it's just how it's going to work. So you have to have your pace and your process, and it's going to get easier over time. Remember, easy doesn't mean lazy. Now, I got a list real quick, really quick, on what lazy is. If easy is efficient, not effortless, it aligns with your life, you have sustainable systems, and your pace, your progress, and you put all them things together, things are going to get easier and easier and easier over time. And remember, easy is not lazy. This is lazy. This is going to go real quick. Lazy, lack of direction. You don't know where you're going with your YouTube and your niche and what you're creating on a regular basis. You just don't know. Lazy is lack of direction. Lazy is avoiding the work. It would be real easy for me not to make this video at all. That's how easy this video is not making it in the first place. I had to bring a light out from inside just to get just a little bit more light on my face, because the light is kind of behind me. So there's that. The Z is zero commitment. If you don't have a commitment to this, don't even start. If you don't have a passion for it, if you don't want to create a passion for it, don't even start. Zero commitment means you're not going to get anything done. You may as well not do anything at all, because, if you say, I'm going to try making a go at YouTube, you're going to fail. 99% of the time. There might be that 1% that says, I'm going to try it, and then they find out that they actually like it, and then they commit to it. Yeah, but. So zero commitment. And fourth is yielding to fear. I'm afraid of the camera. I'm afraid of the equipment. I'm just afraid in general. I'm afraid that if I start, I won't be able to sustain it. I'm afraid that I'm going to look stupid on camera. Well, guess what? All of us look stupid on camera at one time or another. It's going to happen, and it's going to be okay. And you put it up there anyway. So get rid of that. Laziness is the opposite of showing up. Easy is the opposite of overcomplication. So just get at it. Put in the hard work so that over time, what you do will become easier and easier and easier. And that's the whole idea of easy video online. That's it. Now I got to play with the dog because she's been bothering me about throwing the ball because I'm on the back. Playing ball is easy. I've done it before.